Today's travels takes us to Uruguay. We took a ferry across from Buenos Aires to visit the city of Cologne.
We've got a tour here through Colonial Express, which will include a lunch. It was about $66 per person for the day. That included the ferry to come across, and then the English tour. We're here from we left at the 10:30 time, and we're here till 8:30.
8:30 at night. So it's going to be a long day for us, but it's going to be a lot of fun and a new place to explore. For all those who are wondering what a Uruguay terminal looks like, port terminal for the ferry, here it is. A little bit different over here because they take different types of cash. They take the Argentinian peso, they take US dollars, and they also take their own, I think, your Uruguayan peso. So if you have any of those three, you can use it down here, I believe, in some places. We also have a money exchange here in the port where we're at, but you don't want to use those here in the port because they'll charge you probably about an extra 20% in fees to exchange your money. So definitely do it somewhere besides the port of entry. For those of you who may not know, Uruguay has a population of around 3 million people, and their main export is cattle. And each year they export around 5 million cattle. So down here, cattle is king, and there are more cows and more bulls than there are people. What'd you get to drink? We came all the way to Uruguay for you to get
Coca-Cola Light.
the Diet Coke.
But I bet this doesn't have high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, it might not have high fructose. I just got my standard agua con gas or seltzer water. Today I went with the ravioli with pesto sauce right there. Looks really yummy. Susie, on the other hand, went with the Uruguayan classic. Bread, cheese, wow.
Cheese.
French fries, that looks really good. Ham too? What's a ham at? Oh wow, some ham in there. That's gonna be a good meal. We haven't had anything to eat since breakfast, which... We've got our little golf cart over there, and we're taking a trip down the road that runs along the seashore here. I think we're gonna try and head up to where the old bull ring was and check that place out, but maybe stop along these little beaches here in Cologne. But it's pretty nice out here. We had a good lunch. So here we are at the old bullfighting stadium. It costs a couple dollars to get in, and we don't really know what's in there. So all we're basically going to do is take our golf cart, drive around it. Oh.
Seatbelts.
Yeah, well normally oh, that's a good legal mark.
So things like this back here kind of remind me of those old pictures we have, at least in Tampa in Florida, of the trucks in Cuba. So all the old American trucks that were in Cuba, these look like exactly like them. That's kind of cool. These ones aren't running, but...
It's an F-100.
An F-100, but yeah, look at these cool things. Chevy trucks. This one might, I don't know if this one still works, but yeah, that's cool. Some little history here in Uruguay of American motor vehicles. Some horses. Sometimes they use horses instead of actually mowing the grass. Just tie up a horse, put him on the side of the road, and let him do the work. Those are nice little apartments right there. Those would be a cool place to live, looking out over the water. We're gonna check out this cool little church right next to us. Go for the guano around there. Guano everywhere for us. So yeah, this is certainly a lot calmer than Buenos Aires. It's like a nice relaxing stroll through, well, a historical neighborhood, just like it is. Bienvenidos.
I said it was free to go in. Just do this one.
So we're the only ones in here. Look at this.
and see the sunset. Dude.
Okay, let's go see the sunset. I was going to see the historical stuff. I hate to tell you, do you ever live in Tampa? You see sunsets all the time. Yeah, it's called the Gulf of Mexico. Literally 10 minutes from the house. Standing here looking at this fort and climbing up it and touching it. You know, I mean, the cannonballs must be bad, but like the Spalding and ricochets from when the cannons hit all that rock and the rock goes flying has got to be about just as bad as those cannonballs themselves. I mean, it must be, you know, horrible to be under cannon fire in a rock fortress with all that stuff flying around. Just interesting to think about. It was a great day in Uruguay.
Awesome day in Uruguay.
Awesome day. Okay. This would be a step 2. That place is called
Buenvenidos, Central Union Cosmopolitan.
Central Union Cosmopolitan here in Uruguay. So we just happened to stop there, and that place was actually pretty great. We were able to sit down. We got like rum and cokes. It took a little bit to explain that one, but it was actually rum and Pepsi in the end. But it was pretty cool in there. A little bit of a hiccup at the end. I tried to pay with a credit card, and they only accept debit card. Luckily, we had some
U.S. dollars?
U.S. dollars. Well, actually, we started out with the Argentinian peso, and they don't accept that. So we just happened to have some U.S. dollars on us, and we paid in that. So it was a lot of fun to, well, first of all, get out of the mosquitoes because they're all over the place out here. And second of all, just to sit down and rest our feet and have a drink. We're swaggering off to our boat, which is down here somewhere. We don't know. It's nighttime. We're in Uruguay. And
So we gotta go. Right
this
there.
way. Further?
Go
Straight.
straight.
We're going straight.
Oh, he's saying go.
Oh, gracias. So, this was an interesting thing I found out recently that I wasn't really expecting. So, I have my Insta360 camera that I use now, but it comes in this nice little
Selfie
rod
stick?
here, selfie stick. This is a selfie stick. It's not any other intermediate impact device that you may or may not have seen before on American law enforcement. And we're kind of tipsy right now. We're gonna find our way to the boat.
Straight.
Straight. There's a big building in front of us.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna...
Time to check in for our boat for the return trip. We have to go through immigrations, customs again, but it's cool. This time we got a stamp. Argentina doesn't give you stamps on your passports. Uruguay does, so yay for stamps. So you don't necessarily have to go up to the person. You can check in here. When we set up our stuff, they give you a booking number, so we just have to enter in that booking number. It gives you an option for English, which makes it really simple for us. We both select in, and they'll print us our tickets out down here. And we'll be ready to move on to immigrations and customs.
Welcome aboard.
All right, so oddly enough, when we left Argentina,
Both Uruguay and Argentina had customs
at the same location, both in Argentina, which is
and we're gonna do
a
the
little
same
bit
thing
odd.
here. We're gonna go through.
I don't think they have that type of option in the United States. Maybe when you're crossing Canada or Mexico, but I probably have to go here since we're going through immigrations. All right, we're gone.